Well, so this has suddenly changed the narrative for Madhya Pradesh electoral discourse, and to have a discussion right now, I'm joined by a panel with differing views. So we are expecting an interesting debate. As a political analyst, Manisha Priyam is joining us, and to represent the RSS as RSS supporter and lawyer, Desh Ratan Nigam, because we're talking about the RSS Shakhas to be banned here, and the party that has made that manifesto claim, Adil Singh Boparai. And the BJP spokesperson quick to combat that claim is Shambit Patra. I want to first go across to Adil Singh Boparai because Congress has made that claim. Adil, what will be the procedure? Will it be that easy? Because, you know, we know how difficult it is to be able to prove unlawful activities of a group. What evidence do you have for the RSS to put it to the government so that it can be banned? Because it seems as if now, Adil, it's simply an election bluff to tell the voters of what the government, the Congress, will do in government.
Well, Pooja, I don't expect Mr. Shambit Patra to have any understanding of the legal process. But let me tell you, as per the service rules, as per the conduct of service rules of public servants, they must not align with any political ideology. This is basic elementary of service law. Anybody would know that. This is point number one. Point number two, as far as public servants are concerned, they are sworn to uphold the Constitution of India. And that's the reason why the bureaucratic structure must remain apolitical and discharge its duties according to the Constitution. Now, nobody is saying that we will ban the RSS. We are saying that as far as government premises are concerned, the Shakhas should not be held there. It is very clear. Government exists for the purpose of dissemination of services, of addressing the grievances of the people and coming up with policy measures. So there is no space for any kind of political ideology.
To the government buildings premises that may host these sessions, but
absolutely. And it is not just about the RSS, even the Congress party will not hold a meeting at the government office. We're not saying that any political party, we are simply saying that government premises should be used for the purposes of discharging public duty. I don't see a controversy. Mr. Patra has a habit of rabble-rousing, so this is expected from him. I mean, nothing better can be expected from him, but these are service rules. Service rules mandate that you must not align yourself with any political ideology.
But how many places or how many offices really Adil do have as many shakhas? You make it sound like it is so present in the government system in Madhya Pradesh that it needs to be banned, and that makes it to your manifesto.
Well, you have to understand, Pooja, the RSS stands for hate and bigotry in this country. It is a political ideology. As far as public servants are concerned, they are bound by the Constitution of India. I'm saying it as the cost of repetition. As far as a public servant is concerned, his only allegiance lies to the Constitution of India. It doesn't lie to the Congress party ideology. It doesn't lie to the RSS ideology. It lies to the Constitution of India. Mr. Patra does not understand this, which I think it's indeed very unfortunate. But let's be very clear. The RSS stands for hate and bigotry, and we will not allow them to spread their pernicious ideology.
That sounds like a fair point.
India,
it's about a public servant having or attending the RSS Shakhas anywhere in the state, especially if it is in the premises of the government buildings.
There are a few very important points, but first point first, the legality. Dr. Nivaskar's case had gone till the Supreme Court, and thereafter this whole issue was settled by none other than the highest court of the country. The court even said that even Supreme Court judges can attend Shakhas. There is no problem with that. So I firmly believe, I don't know what Mr. Adil Singh Boparai feels, I believe Supreme Court is to be followed rather than Mr. Rahul Gandhi or the Congress party. Number two, as far as, just a second, there is a judgment, you should please go through the judgment. And secondly,
please send me the judgment. Please do send me the judgment.
As far as holding Shakhas is concerned, I'll do that. As far as the Shakhas are concerned, no Shakhas are held inside government buildings. Shakhas are held early morning, somewhere around 5 o'clock. They are held in open spaces. No government buildings hosts Shakha. Remember, today Mr. Digvijay Singh also held a press conference over here in Madhya Pradesh. Since I am hosted over here in Madhya Pradesh, he categorically said that it is not just about Shakhas. We will see to it that a ban is put to RSS. Ironically, 4 days ago, we had a press conference of Congress party in Chhattisgarh where they hailed the Naxalites and the Maoists. They said that Naxalites are revolutionists. We should stand by Naxalism. We should stand by the Maoists. And here we are, a Congress party talking about ban of RSS. in their 122-page Vachan Patra, whatever the manifesto is called, there is not a single line about Naxalism, not a single line about Atankvad or terrorism.
No, but if it is
Ironically, the
organized
same
in the
Mr.
government
Vijay
building,
Singh endorsed
Shambit,
Zakir Naik,
why should the
sending
BJP defend it? You know, any party ideology groups that assemble in government buildings should not be allowed. And I think that's a fair point that Adil is making here.
Pooja, you should go to the judgment of Dr. Nivaskar's case. Dr. Nivaskar was sent out of duty. Just a second, I'll just complete in there. Dr. Nivaskar was in fact forcefully made to retire by the Congress government because he was a doctor. He was holding Shakhas premises that the government building that he stayed in. And the High Court, which was petitioned by Dr. Nivaskar after 15 years, reinstated him. The Supreme Court, just a second, the Supreme Court has categorically said, Pooja, you can investigate upon it, that RSS is not a political body, it is a cultural organization. Since it is not a political body, I don't see any reason as to why the Congress party should time and again call it a political body, which is absolutely
Adil and
wrong and
Shambit, stay on with me.
Secondly, my simple question
Yes.
is, Zakir Naik is okay. You can host Zakir Naik. You can host Zakir Naik in the IS institutions. You can send Zakir Naik to train IS people, but you cannot allow RSS people to be functionaries in government.
RSS
despite
follows
the
the
fact
ideology of
that
Nathuram Godse, Mr. Patra.
judges can
Sardar
attack,
Patel Sahab and called the
attend.
RSS ideology is toxic.
So why didn't you ban
Are you
RSS
going
for
to
10
contradict
years?
Sardar Patel Sahab now?
Okay.
Are you
So
going
why
to
didn't you? We
disagree
are
with
toxic.
Sardar Patel
So,
Sahab?
Adil,
He had
is the
called
manifesto
we are
about
toxic.
planning to
Okay.
ban the RSS in
Okay.
Madhya Pradesh
Just a
or
second.
only the RSS Shakhas in
Just a
government
second.
buildings? Let's
If-
get it cleared right now here on India
No,
Today.
if we are so
Why the
toxic,
dichotomy?
if we are poisonous, why
I'll
don't you
answer
ban
that.
us?
I'll answer that.
Why
I'll
didn't
answer
you?
that.
Why didn't you ban us for 10
Shambit, let him
years?
answer. Let him answer.
No,
I'll
if we
answer
are full
that.
of hate, if we are poison, if we are dividing
I'll
this
answer that.
country,
I'll answer that
why didn't they
question.
ban us for 10 years?
Why are you saying
Well, let me
You are the
respond.
BJP, you're
No,
not the
let me
RSS, Shambit. Yes, Adil, go ahead.
Can I, you know, again, Mr. Sambit Patra is betraying his lack of knowledge. A state government cannot ban an organization.
as they
An
are-
organization
just as they
is banned by the
defend
central
Zakir Naik.
government.
I am
So this
proud-
is his
I'm
limited
proud the
legal
Prime Minister
understanding.
today
But
is
let
our
me come to
flying
the real
saver.
issue
I'm
today.
proud
The
today
fact
that
of
we
the
had a
matter
former
is the
Prime Minister
RSS
who was
peddles
also a
hate and
butcher.
bigotry.
I'm proud
Manisha
about that
Priyank,
fact.
you're
Patel
listening to the
Sahab in
debate
his
here.
letters
Let's
is on
get
record
straight to
to
the
say
point. Is
RSS
it the Congress?
follows
If we
hate.
peddled
In
hate
fact,
and
Gentlemen, hold on.
why didn't you ban us
Manisha,
10
you're listening
years
to
ago?
this debate. You know, what I get from this discourse is that at this juncture, Congress tried to first do soft Hindutva, then the temple jittery with its Muslim voters. So now let's look anti-RSS because that's how you attack the certain group of right-wing Hindus. So you're trying as a Congress party to play both quarters. First the temple visits, then the anti-RSS. You've got both vote banks sorted just before elections, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think this move by the Congress has to be explained with respect to the needs of the Congress itself. I think this point about not allowing RSS Shakhas to be held in offices comes like point number 46 of the Vachan Patra. Now that itself is a new term. It's not like a manifesto. It's like, I promise to you
Yes.
that I'm going to do this type of thing. So that's a new gibberish, political gibberish that's come in. The other thing that's important to note here, that this has come after it is public knowledge that the various factions of the Congress party in Madhya Pradesh are not gelling together. They've fought it out in public view and in front of their top leadership as far as tickets and distribution were concerned. So this is really meant, number one, to charge their own workers and say, oh, we are going to attack the RSS full log. That's our enemy number one. So it has an internal consumption purpose. Secondly, as you rightly said, having played the soft Hindutva card, it is now their turn to take their place amongst the Committee of Nations, to be the first one to go and attack the RSS. So I don't quite understand whether they explain that a lot of shakhas were being held, and if according to them that is the cause of the farmers' distress, or whatever else they want to say is the primary issue in Madhya Pradesh. So what the Congress is obfuscating by doing this is telling us what the primary critique of the Congress as the principal opposition party in Madhya Pradesh is of the Shivraj Singh Chauhan government. Is it Mandsaur? Is it Vyapam? Or is it, you know, this kind of befuddling and saying everybody went the RSS way, though people forgot something else. So it is in fact watering their
Yes.
They're watering their own stand. They're watering their own stand.
Okay.
They're watering their own stand.
Adil, I'll
if I
come
were
back to you,
A
but-
voter, I wouldn't
but-
understand what the Congress stands for in Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah, what does the party stand for? That's an interesting question. But Adil, let me take a question to the lawyer and RSS supporter Deshratan Nigam as well. You know, Deshratan Nigam, if the party then in power, if it comes, Congress party, feels and there will be able to put evidence that RSS has been promoting hate and bigotry, especially organizing sessions in government premises, which it should not, why not take action? And I think that is where even the RSS will have to consider.
See, RSS Shakhas, as rightly pointed out by a co-panelist, takes place early in the morning, very early in the morning, and they take place in open spaces, not inside the buildings. These are parks, these are open spaces where citizens for tomorrow's are prepared. Their character building and personality building takes place. That is why you see when the earthquakes are taking place or the floods are taking place, they are the first ones to reach. If that is what you want to call hate and bigotry, let the Congress do their own politics about it. People know about what we are.
But if it's
We
in
are
the
not a
government
political
building, Mr.
organization, nor
Nigam,
registered
will
as a
you
political
also take a step
organization.
back?
Hence-
This is
hence-
about the public service, this is about officials in the government, and it shouldn't be catering to either ideology, sir.
See, this is not a political ideology, it's a socio-cultural ideology that we have, and there is no ban on it. Every organization which has a cultural following, government officials are members, government servants and staff are members of that.
Okay.
It's not a political ideology, nor we are registered as a political party. So there is no ban on it. Legally, there cannot be a ban on it. They tried some ban on some flimsy grounds in 1975.
Adil is smiling.
They had
Let
to
Adil
withdraw that.
respond.
They
You know-
also had to withdraw a number of times.
Sir, I'm not sure if we can call
No, no,
RSS
they-
simply a
he has been
social
smiling a
ideology.
lot,
There have
but
been
if-
serious
if-
issues
if-
against the RSS and the sort of speech sometimes it's been promoted. But Adil, you want to take that? You want to
No,
respond?
certainly not. That's the fiction the Congress is trying to build for fear mongering among Muslims.
Let
This
me
is
respond,
fear
Nigam
mongering
sir.
among Muslims. No, just let
Can I
me complete.
respond?
This is trying to create fear among the minorities by creating this RSS bogey.
Okay, sir, if that is true, then the whole temple politics has been promoted recently, even via the BJP, via the RSS, via the Bajrang Dal now planning to
we are
recruit
diverting from the core
volunteers.
issue.
Yes, Adil, go ahead.
Pooja, let me.
Quickly, yes.
Mandir is about
ask-
Hindu pride. It is about Hindu
Mr.
pride. It is not
Nigam,
about
let
any
others speak.
politics.
I
It is
didn't interrupt
beyond BJP or
Pooja,
beyond
you'll have to
Congress.
intervene here.
Mandir.
Sir, but it cannot be at
Let's
the
have
cost
a
of law and
sensible
order. Adil, go ahead. Adil, yes, please go ahead. Take that question.
Pooja, the conduct of service rules of any public servant mandates that he must not align with any ideology and he must stand subservient to the Constitution of India. This is point number one. Ask any public servant. Point number two, why should government premises be used to further the ideology of the RSS? I don't understand. We're not saying that we're going to have Congress meetings at government premises or we're going to have youth Congress meetings in public premises. We are saying that government premises must exist and must discharge. the
Shambit, you
duties
want
of a
to
government.
interject
Political
here?
ideology
Yes.
should not be intertwined
Before I
with
head
that.
into a break,
I don't
Shambit,
understand
yes.
why is the BJP creating so much of
Shambit
hue and cry
Patra.
about it.
Yes.
But coming
Pooja,
finally to
Pooja,
the point,
Pooja,
RSS
Pooja, you
is
have to
toxic,
understand a
and this
few
is
things
something
over
which
here.
was said
Because
by
the
none other than
manifesto which
Sardar
was
Patel
released,
Sahab. That is the reason.
Okay.
That is the
Pooja-
reason why it was banned.
Okay,
And they
Adil,
continue
let
with
Shambit
their
respond.
hate.
Shambit, go ahead.
If only the Congress spokesperson is quiet, can I talk?
Please do. Yes.
Pooja, there are two things that one has to understand. If the Congress says that RSS is toxic, it is one of the worst organizations of the world which only divides this country. I don't see any reason as to why in the 10 years of UPA rule they did not ban it. Number
Okay.
one. Number two, remember when they say Shashakiya Parishad, remember even the parks in any city, any park or any stadium where early morning sakhas are held, these either belong to the corporations or to the government, because there's no land which is park land which is used for general public
hold
for morning
shakhas at your
walk, etc.
offices.
is a
Why do you
private
want to
land.
hold
These
shakhas
lands
at
belong
government
to the
premises,
government.
Mr.
So they
Patra?
wish to ban.
Government purposes exist for the purposes
Sir,
of
you are
delivery
not
of services to the
no
common
one holds
man.
shakha. You are not aware of shakhas. You are welcome
Okay.
to shakha. Then
You
will
hold
know
your
what
shakha
shakha
at
is.
BJP
All right,
Because you all
Adil,
don't
Shambit,
stop at
stay
5
on
o'clock in
because
the
this is very
morning. Rahul
interesting. You know, I'm heading into a short break, but when we return, I want to discuss, is it time for the RSS to be banned, at least for holding those meetings in government premises or such open areas? Let's take closing comments from our panelists. A quick question to Adil Singh Boparai. 30 seconds to all of you so that you get your chance to speak. Adil, there is, for Congress Manifesto, Ram, farm and employment. You know, there is a Ram path, a Narmada path and several other opportunities. But what is priority? Tell us that. What is going to be significant for Congress if it comes to power?
Well, Pooja, for the Congress party, the priority is jobs, the priority is agriculture, the priority is law and order, the priority is women's security, the priority is electricity at every doorstep, and the priority is, and the politics of hate and bigotry must cease. This is our priority. The BJP in the past 15 years have wrecked the state. There is unprecedented corruption, whether it's the Panama scam, whether it's the e-tender scam, whether it is the mining scam. Now the BJP is trying to divert attention from the real issues. Today, after demonetization, the people of this country have realized that Mr. Modi has wrecked the Indian economy. Today, petrol prices are at 90 rupees per litre. Today, diesel is at 80 rupees per litre.
Yes.
More than 2 crore people.
But Shambit is correctly asking why the RSS issue. But Shambit, even for the BJP, the manifesto has nothing to show for development in Madhya Pradesh, really. You know, you're going on with your Ayodhya and Ram temple issue. Why didn't the BJP focus on what it has done in Madhya Pradesh? Shambit Patra, final comment.
They've done nothing. They filled their pockets.
So Pooja, just for kind information,
yes.
As yet the Bharatiya Janata Party has not released its manifesto. Very soon we will be doing
yes, in
that.
all the speech
Secondly,
that
and most importantly, the good works of Mr. Digvijay.
Yours is a Jumla Patra.
Well, Shambit, Digvijay Singh, I'm glad you mentioned it in a way, a sneaky remark maybe.
Misgovernance of Vijay.
For the past 15 years, you have ruined the state. There is
The
unprecedented
misgovernance of
corruption.
Digvijay Singh for the past 10 years till 2003 versus the good works of Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan is something which the people of Madhya Pradesh have seen for themselves. From Bimaru Rajya to a Samruddha Madhya Pradesh, that
Manisha Priyam.
मुझे पता है सर, अभी और 20 साल भी होने वाला है, आप चिंता मत करिए.
Manisha Priyam, you know, is it going to be
temple
politics, Hindu religion versus the Muslim religion and the communities over development, employment and farmers in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and other states as well? Manisha.
So Madhya Pradesh's issues are very clearly poised. As you said, there's a Mandsaur, there's corruption, but the fact is that the Congress doesn't seem to be able to drive these home as it should be. The Congress has its own issues, those are in the front line, and rather than hammering on those issues which are Madhya
Has
Pradesh
Congress fallen in the trap of BJP and RSS politics, Manisha, rather than counter it?
Have been there. Wasn't it the job of the Congress party to dethrone Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan? Why does he remain there? And many people on the ground tell me that the Phoolwali Congress, the factionalism within the Congress is an important reason why Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan has been able to survive in the state. So the Congress has a lot of soul searching to do, and as far as the soul searching event is concerned, if you try and put that saying that this is the fault of Shivraj Singh Chauhan, you need
I think
to set
that's
your
a very
house in
important
order
point you've
and
made.
need
I want to
defeat
end
Mr.
this
Shivraj Singh
discussion
Chauhan
on that
if
point,
he is
Manisha, because while the BJP is permitting the VHP, the RSS to run its politics in states it has governed, the Congress is in many ways trying and in fact seeming to fall into that trap of the BJP as well. Interesting days ahead. Voters will listen to these discussions and vote as per they feel. Thank you so much for watching. Do tell us, what did you think of this discussion?
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.